Let's start off one by one with all the updates they got coming. So, starting off with Conquest. Truth is, Conquest will either drop this month or in 2024. Literally. There's no other option. It's the last month for them to drop. But, right? But, even if it does drop to the month, right? We will be experiencing Conquest throughout January, February for the most part of 2024, right? So, I'll say this, January to Feb, right? Maybe Feb, March. That's going to be covered by Conquest, right? Us experiencing Conquest, probably getting content from Conquest. If they have rare ass, okay, chat, think about it like this, right? There's probably going to be, hopefully, there's going to be a lot to obtain from Conquest, right? That's going to be PvP shits covered. The real shits, in my opinion, starts pulling up when we get world events. And I know people are like, well, I mean, Conquest is good, and Conquest is good, right? But to keep it $150, a lot of people like the world building and monsters and PvP aspect of Deepwoken more than the PvP. And I can't blame them because they do a pretty good job at, you just said, right, the world building atmosphere. So let's hope that world events is maybe like, because I guarantee you world events probably gonna be like March. Probably. If they add it, chat, this is new monsters that they're probably going to be like pulling up with, right? That's the hope. For like a good bit longer, right? I know it hurts to hear, but it's probably going to be a good couple months into 2024 that we get in something like world events, bro. But when it drops, it should be good because new bosses, new monsters, hopefully that's good eats. And world events is also PvP too. So let's just say like March through maybe I'd say like August. Yeah. August. Yeah. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Here's where there's also a bit of an issue. The issue is not really issue. It gets interesting because Void Tower is supposed to be up next, right? Here's my issue with Void Tower, right? And why there could be a potential problem of it not even showing up in 2024. This is my issue, right? Layer 2. First 2 was mainly Layer 2 with side shit like other oaths on the side and some overall changes, but mainly the update was just layer 2. We'll say 80% of verse 2 really came in from just layer 2, right? The hope would be that Void Tower drops at the end of like December, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck. That'd be the hope. But if world events, bro, maybe drop March, which is when they started working on layer 2 last year. Here's what I say, right? Here's what I say. That's like 5 months with no huge updates, bro. You know how long it's been since we had layer 2? It's been almost a year since no big update, bro. Monad Studios team never usually do one big update a year, though. This is the thing, though. People are considering world events to be the big update of the year, bro. World events was supposed to be the big update of this year, motherfucker. Does that make sense? World events and Conquest was supposed to be this year's big update. Void Tower should be next year. Does that make sense? I hope Void Tower will tee up next year because Conquest and World Events together should be the big update of 2023 as a whole. But it's going to spill into 2024 because time constraints and all that shit. Right? You know what I'm saying? So Void Tower, if it's going to be good, it's going to be end of 20. This is honestly, this would be a good ass year. This is a good year. This is a good year of content right here. It's a good year of content, in my opinion. I think this is W Eats. Damn cursed gear, they'll tee up. Okay, they'll tee up. This is what I'm saying too. I'm telling you, chat, we gotta sacrifice the weeklies, bro. We have to. We gotta give up. We gotta give up on the weeklies to tee up for Void Tower, bro. I'm telling you, okay? We keep them until like end of March. They switch to bi-weekly, bro. They got it, bro. They gotta switch to bi-weekly. They gotta switch to bi-weekly, bro. 2 weeks a month. It's not weekly anymore. It's a bi-weekly. They gotta drop them, bro. They gotta drop them. I think for Void Tower, they has to. Bro, Void Tower. Cat, think about it. Layer 2 was technically 2 dungeons, but one huge dungeon, right? With no variation, no variety. It's a crafted story. Void Tower is not exactly going to be a crafted story, I suppose, but it's going to attempt to be like a unique experience every single time. This is what I'm telling you, bro. They need to add a lot of content to make it not feel the same way every single run. Bro, chat. If Void Tower is just, oh, I go in, I fight a couple, you know what I mean? I fight like, oh, there's a Sharko, there's a Squibbo. It's just gonna be hell mode, but broken down. Does that make sense? I hope it, like, the hope is that it's not just current content spread out. Originally, that was the OG plan, but now with Void Tower being like much more expanded upon, look, randomly generated dungeon. Objective to climb as many floors as possible and defeat bosses and encounters along the way. Not monsters, encounters, right? We're hoping to give the Void Tower similar to a roguelike dungeon like Slay the Spire, Hades. Bro, these games are fucking fleshed out with shits. So the idea is they need to actually fill up the shits. Bro, Void Tower cannot be just us going in there. The room is 2 Squibbos and a Sharko, right? It's gotta be a good bit more than that. It can be sometimes that, but it can't just be that. It gotta have some new monsters.
How do you feel about world event rewards guaranteed being dropped on death to promote players fighting over the reward?
Thanks for the one. World events guaranteed being dropped on death. It depends. And the reason why I say it depends is because I know it's because things like, okay, here's a chat question. Let's do a poll. All right. Do you think layer 2 rewards, medallions, enchant stones, etc., should be dropped on death? Yes or no? So the issue is, right? The issue is, idea is they don't really want, oh, and relics too. Throwing relics in there. I think they don't want trading to come back, so black marketing doesn't come back. Does that make sense? I don't think they don't want to bring it back. That's the issue. And I know some people are like, what? What's the issue? If you ask players, a lot of players actually don't like trading. They don't. People want to be able to get their shits and not have to worry about losing it. That's the issue. But I understand that people want shit to be droppable so I can kill people for a reason. So there's 2 sides to it, right? People don't want to get targeted because guess what? You know what happens immediately? If they were to add an update where enchant stones and medallions are droppable, immediately, I mean immediately, Castle Light is the most dangerous spot in the entire game forever. It's already somewhat dangerous. You can get caught lacking, but immediately it becomes the #1 most gank spot in the entire fucking game. Entire game. No doubt. People will be camping with entire squads waiting for niggas to step out of FF and probably have those fucking pebbles, literally like from Rogue. You can buy rocks and throw them to put people in combat, and they will get your ass. They'll get motherfuckers in. I swear to God, they'll get niggas in Tacit to hide and lightning scream your ass, because lightning scream doesn't put you out of Tacit. I swear to God, it will fuck you up, bro. It will fuck you up because you come out of layer 2 right in front of Diver Castle. Motherfuckers have to log and like it'll be bad, right? That's the reason why people don't want it to be droppable, right? But some people like that. But I know for majority of players, it's not going to be a good experience. And so that's why I think that things like world event rewards, maybe, but like, I don't know. You know what I mean? If y'all enjoyed the video, make sure to go click on these other videos, man. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.